Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly forecast for August 29th through September 4th. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might stumble upon this video after the time frame I mentioned. That's just fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for the Capricorn collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, my Capricorn dears, let's see what's coming up for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising. Move you all just a little bit closer. And the first card we have coming up here for you all is the Devil. This is very positive for me in my readings. For me in my readings, if I'm reading for somebody and their major arcana card comes up, it's telling me that everything about your current situation is directly connected to you coming into your full authentic self, coming into your full power, taking control of your life, completely and totally loving all of yourself, every aspect of yourself. You're not ashamed of anything. You're owning everything about you, and you love everything about you, and you're in this confidence. You're not seeking validation. You're not seeking approval. You're living your best life, not bothered and not concerned with what anybody else thinks. It's very empowered and liberated and authentic energy. So Capricorn, this is very beautiful, okay? This can sometimes be seen as like negative ego and fears, and maybe for some of you the process of coming into your authenticity is going to be overcoming negative ego, or that aspect of yourself that maybe is putting too much importance or too much value on physical or material things. But you're realizing you're a child of God. You're a child of the universe. Nobody is better than you. Nobody has anything on you, right? And just coming into that power, coming into this empowered energy. I do feel for some of you Capricorns, there's a lot happening in your root chakra right now. The root chakra may be clearing. And sometimes when the root chakra is clearing, there could be some tummy troubles. So just be aware of that. Look out for that. If it's something that's alarming or overly persistent, do make sure you get it checked out. Maybe go to the doctor if it's something that seems out of hand or excessive, or if it's going on for like a really, longer than usual period of time. But there could be some releasing in the restroom for some of you, because I feel like I don't know why, I feel like the sacral chakra is already kind of cleared, but there's a lot happening right now in the root chakra, which is good, which is promising, because the root chakra is oftentimes associated with physical stability, as well as like physical intimacy and things like that, like the more primal stuff. And so if you've been feeling blocked in those areas, I feel there's a strong unblocking happening for you all as we're approaching the full moon that's going to be happening on the 9th. I feel like a lot of you are going to be having like a really massive root chakra clearing, okay? And so that's eliminating a lot of blocks for some of you. The next card that's coming up for the Capricorn collective is the Chariot. Ooh la la. Now we have major arcana cards coming in back to back. For me in my readings, that's big changes in a short period of time. Okay? Big changes in a short period of time. And so a lot of the times when there's this kind of movement, when there's this kind of shifting, there could be ego stuff, right? Because negative ego really hates change, and the closer we are to a really big change, the louder and the meaner the negative ego is. And so it tries to discourage us from accepting that change. So just be aware as you're coming into your authenticity, as you're coming into your power. Some of you, your self-esteem may skyrocket, then it may come down, then it may come up as the negative ego is messing with you. But be aware of that. Mind over matter. Catch yourself. Oh, there's the negative ego. I must be really close to a breakthrough. And you'll be able to like outsmart it or work past it. With the Chariot card here, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That might be significant in your life. This is also a card of movement. Some of you may be traveling or taking a trip. Some of you may be manifesting an upgrade in your transportation or a car. A lot of the times, though, the Chariot makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, where he said, once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So this is a time, my dear, where you have a lot of free will. And, you might be standing there saying, okay, angels, okay, guides, please, open the door you want me to go through. And your angels and guides are saying, no, this is a time that, we're not allowed to pick the door for you. We're not allowed to override your free will, but we're here to help you and support you. So if you choose the door, we can help you open the door. We just can't pick the door for you. And so there's a sense here of like you taking power, you making decisions. This is what I want. This is what I'm going for, going forward for these things in confidence, and things happening very quickly for you. I feel for some of you there may be a sudden advancement in work. There could be somebody that's leaving very unexpectedly, like out of the blue. There could be somebody that maybe has seniority over you, and that position may be offered to that person, and that person may decline, like they don't want the responsibility or for whatever reason, and they might say, okay, well, Capricorn, you're next in line. The person with seniority declined it. Would you like this position? And so you may find yourself getting bumped up over others, right? Over, somebody else who's been there longer than you. There could be like a sudden, significant move up the ladder for some of you in terms of a work situation. The next card coming up here for Capricorn is the Knave or the Page of Wands. This could be you feeling yourself. Traditionally, the Knave or Page of Wands could be a younger or youthful fire sign person, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And that can be for some of you. Maybe you got something going on with a younger or youthful fire sign. But with the cards that are coming in before it, sometimes for me, the Knave of Wands or Page of Wands, it's like you're feeling yourself, you're feeling cute, you're feeling confident. It's like the second adolescence. You may be giving yourself some kind of a makeover. You may be feeling a lot more outgoing, a lot more social, a lot more ambitious, finding a new clique, finding a new crowd, being more expressive, pursuing passions and hobbies, and you may be just feeling young and cute and feisty again. You might just be getting your fire back here. And that makes sense to me, having your major arcana card come up with the Chariot. A lot of you are picking up momentum here. Strong energy of getting unstuck. And I know you Cappies have had it tough. All right? I know it's been a tough time for Cappies. All of my siblings are Capricorns. I am the only child in my family who's not a Capricorn. I'm the odd one out. I'm a Scorpio. But I know Capricorns have had it tough. I know Saturn has wreaked havoc on Capricorn for quite some time, as it did for Scorpio a good 10, 12 years. But, Capricorn, you're getting your fire back. You're getting your groove back. Things are moving. Things are shaking. Things are happening. Things are getting unstuck. And it's about time, right? It's about time. But embrace that confidence. Embrace that feistiness. Let yourself get your fire back and be in that confidence and enjoy this powerful energy that's coming in for you. The next card coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the Knight of Swords. Now, typically, this could be read as somebody coming in and challenging you, wanting to fight you, wanting to argue with you, wanting to take you down. But I feel this is your energy. I don't feel that you're wanting to take people down, but I feel that the Knight of Swords is coming in for you all in the sense like you have this laser beam focus. You're like, I have come too far for anybody or anything to get in my way. Like, you're not tolerating distractions. You don't have time to listen to the negativity or unwarranted or inaccurate criticisms or negativity from other people. You're like, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm headed, I know what I want, I know what I'm talking about, and I just feel like you're cutting through any kind of distraction. You're cutting through any kind of like pushback, like you're not hearing it. For some of you, you do need to be cautious, and this is not for all of you, but some of you, you do need to be cautious because some of you are going to find yourself in a position of authority, right? I did say some of you may be moving up the ladder a few notches here at work, but I do feel for some of you there could be something within the family, that something is being passed over to you. You may find yourself all of a sudden as the patriarch or as the matriarch or being the executor of a will or something. And so you may be taking this lead very seriously, and the Knight of Swords may be coming up to remind you, you know, it's good to be in your authority, it's good to be in your power, but maybe bring in some gentleness here, maybe bring in some compassion. For some of you, you're going to have opportunity for revenge, right? Because you're going to be in a position of power. So you may have the opportunity to write somebody up or get them in trouble. Or you may have the opportunity to exclude someone and say, nope, you're not getting anything, you know. And so I can't tell you what to do. You know, some of you might say, well, this person deserves it. And yeah, I'm gonna use that power. I'm gonna exclude them. I'm gonna cut them out. I'm going to write them up. I'm going to get them fired. Like, some of you might have that mindset. But I feel like the Knight of Swords is saying maybe kind of consider taking the compassionate route. Consider going easy on them. You know, what goes around comes around. And so, you know, maybe consider a merciful approach or having mercy in this situation. But again, at the end of the day, it's your call, and I can't tell you what to do, okay? But I do feel for some of you, you are going to have the opportunity to really let somebody have it. And you might want to think about, like, is this constructive? In the bigger picture, is this worthwhile? Is there a way that this might backfire towards me? Or will I find myself in a situation where in the future somebody is all of a sudden above me and I want them to be merciful towards me? You know, it's a lot to consider. Again, I can't tell you what to do, but I just kind of feel here that the Knight of Swords could be telling some of you, like, easy there. Easy there, Tiger. No need to be so heavy-handed. Again, it's not going to be for every single one of you. Keep in mind it's a general reading. For some of you, it's just more that you're in the energy where you're like, you know, I've worked too hard to be here, and nobody's getting in my way. I'm not putting up with any nonsense. No malarkey around here, right? Some of you may be in that energy, just really serious and really focused. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks, your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. I do have the playlist in the description of the video, so it'll be easier for you to find the other weekly forecast. There's also a playlist in the description of the video that will take you to the love readings for both August and September. And if you would like a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Don't forget to check out the daily messages. I do a card of the day by popular demand. So maybe you want to check out the card of the day message, and hopefully I'll see you all in those comments as well. But if not, I thank you for watching this video. I thank you for receiving the messages, and I hope that you'll come back and check out next week's forecast too. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Have a fabulous week, my darlings. Love you guys. Take care.